Revelation 14, verses 6 to 12 go like this. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Now, if you watch this video, please click like and subscribe or follow, and share the video with someone else. Save it to favorites, watch it again, but feel free to repost it and make comments. Now, the everlasting gospel is, Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. Everyone is going to hear this. A second angel declares the fall of Babylon, the identity of which we will explore more fully when we come to chapter 17. A third angel warns that anyone who takes the mark of the beast is doomed. From reading verses 9 through 11, notice this cross-reference, Isaiah 66:22. For as the new heavens and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me, for their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. Verse 12 shows that during this time the faithful will follow God's commandments and have faith in Jesus. This is important as one aspect of dispensationalism, the belief that it is not all the same and that God has a different plan of action for different generations of men and women. If you believe that the entire Bible contains the same instruction for all people at all times, then you will believe, based on this, that Christians in the time we are in must follow the commandments given to Moses. If that is the case for today, then the Christian church does not belong to God, as we do not follow those commandments. But in fact, Paul said, Galatians 3:24 and 25, Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Christ, that we might be justified by faith. But after that faith has come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster. So there is a distinct difference in what is expected of the believer during the Great Tribulation after the rapture, and what is expected now if you believe in dispensations. Another take on this is that Paul defined which commandments were to be diligently kept by the Christian. Romans 13:8-10. Owe no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet. If there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. So this great tribulation and persecution, even unto death, requires an even more diligent adherence to the principles laid down by Christ in the popularly called Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 5. Look at these previous explanations of what is called for in the believers' lives in this great tribulation. Revelation 12:11, And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Revelation 13:10, He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. This is a hard pill to swallow if you have a family and loved ones. So I'm going to stop there and ask you to open the Bible today and read it and let God speak to you through his word. Separately study the Bible, cross-referencing the verses, and then before you do either one, pray to God for wisdom and understanding and share your interpretation with someone else. Now, you can read my comments on my blog. I'll post the link below. I look forward to seeing what your comments are, and I thank you very much for listening and watching to this video today.